Spill the Tea is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
Well, it is Thursday, CoastLife, and that means that we've got some drama to spill, and I'm happy to be spilling it today with Elisa Titus with Shell Brothers, who is filling in for Paige today while she's still enjoying the rest of that honeymoon.
Love that for her.
We'll have plenty of work for her when she gets back. But this segment, Elisa, is where we spill our literal tea from the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. The holidays are coming up quick, just saying. Good time to do some shopping. What tea are we drinking?
Let's see. We are drinking vanilla pecan oolong tea, which is a sumptuous complexity of oolong tea and masterfully intertwined with the warm, toasty notes of pecan. Sounds yummy.
Sounds
Can't wait
yummy,
to taste
doesn't it? Yes,
Yeah.
with some of the fall flavors too that I know they go quick. So we're gonna spill
I love spice
this
and tea.
Oh, me too.
So good.
I spend quite a bit of time there. Once you know it's bad when they know you by name. I mean, it's a good thing, but they're also like, there she is again. And as for our literal tea, we need your thoughts. Am I wrong for holding my friend accountable? A person lent their friend $40 with an agreement that they would be paid back in a couple of weeks. The friend did not repay and later asked for more money. After promising to pay back the original amount several times, the friend still has not followed through. They say that, now it's not about the money, it's about the accountability. So what do you think? Should the friend be held accountable?
That's a really good question.
I mean, at the end of the day, $40 isn't that much.
No, and I always say, my husband and I have always said, if someone asks you for money and you say yes, don't expect it back. Like, only lend it if you can give it and you don't need it.
I agree with you on that one because I don't know if maybe it's like the sibling system that we grew up with that, I get you this time, you get me next time.
Yeah.
And I've always been very okay with that. I never understood the people that were like to the penny. You owe me $3.42 and you didn't pay it back from that time I bought you something. And I'm like, oh wow, I didn't even remember that. Because I agree with the generosity of like, look, I got you. You can pay it back, but you don't have to.
But she did say she was going to pay it back.
She did say
so
that.
Then I'm like, I'm a little hung up on that.
Yes, once you've declared that you're going to pay someone back, you do have to follow through. I was a little unclear whether or not it seemed like they were charging interest, like not only that $40, but like because you took more time than you thought you were charging more, which I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it should just be the $40.
If you're a friend.
If you're a friend.
Like I said, don't give it if you can't.
I know it's not that exciting as far as it's sort of a tricky one. I think it's always money and friendship gets messy, but tea is never messy. If you want to take a sip
delightful.
here, Lisa.
I do want to take a sip. I love vanilla.
It's really good. Especially this time of year because it's been chilly.
It smells a little fallish. It's very, very good.
Yep, and
highly recommended.
I don't even think you need the sugar that goes with it, but they do have a sugar that matches. So if some of the flavors are speaking to you or you got a big tea drinker in your life, make sure you check out Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. But we do have a little bit more Coast Life to get to. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back.